Hello friends, welcome back to the Python programming session. In the earlier session, we had seen about the combo box widget in tkinter, and in today's session, let's move ahead with the scale widget in tkinter. So what is a scale widget? A scale widget provides a graphical slider to the Python application so that user can slide through a range of values shown on the slider and can select one among them. So basically it is a graphical slider which we can add to the Python application. User can slide through a range of values and can select one among them. We can also specify the from and to values along with the resolution of the scale. So for the slider, we can specify from what value it should start, that is the from value, until what value it should end, that is the to value, and what is the step size, that is the resolution of the slider. Also we can set the orientation to either horizontal or vertical. We can give the orient as horizontal or vertical. If the orientation is horizontal, then the slider moves left to right. If it is vertical, it moves top to bottom. The syntax for the scale widget is scale. Win is the parent window and it has got many options underneath it. Some of them are from underscore. From underscore, it's not just from, because from is a keyword. So it is from underscore. This represents one end of the widget, the starting point of the widget. To is the represents the other end of the widget range. And resolution is the smallest change which is made to the value of the scale. This we will see it while coding. And there are some methods like the get method and the set method. Get, if we use it, is used to obtain the current value of the scale. Suppose our scale has got readings from 0 to 100 and we have positioned it at 50. So when I use get method, it will give the value equal to 50 because it is the current value of the scale. And then we have the set method. We can set the value to the scale. So by giving the corresponding value, we can set that particular value onto the scale. So get and set are two methods available in the scale widget in tkinter. Now let's look into one of the code examples and see how it works in Python. Now let's look into one of the code examples and see how it works in Python. So initially I'm having from tkinter import star, then I'm having my main window, then let me give my geometry as 300 pixels by 300 pixels. And now let me create my scale widget. For this, let me create a horizontal scale and a vertical scale. First one, let me give it a scale 1. We use the scale function in tkinter. This scale I'm placing it on my main window and the variable is equal to v. So when I use v dot get, it gives the current value of the reading in the scale. Now let me give from underscore equal to 0. So let it start from 0 and 2 equal to say 500, and my resolution equal to 25. So it will skip it when I move the slider. First it will be having 0, then 25, 50, 75, 100. So it will increment in steps of 25. And orient, let me give it as vertical. So it is basically a vertical slider. Now let me pack it onto my screen by saying scale1 dot pack. In the same way, let us have one horizontal scale. So let me call it as scale 2. Let me call it as scale 2. The variable for this would be W. From is 0 and 2 is, let us have it as 100. And resolution, let me have it as 1. So it will increase one step. When I move the slider, it will be 0, then 1, 2, 3. So step size is 1 for this horizontal scale. So let me give the orientation as horizontal. And then I'm packing it on my screen. Now when I run the code and see, okay, variable equal to v, it's a tkinter variable, so I have to define it. So I have to say v equal to double var because it is in float. Similarly, I have to define my w equal to double var because it's a tkinter variable. V and w are tkinter variables. So in steps of 25, it increases because we are given the resolution as 25. And this will increase in step of 1 because we have given resolution as 1. And the vertical slider goes till 500. So it will come till 500. This goes till 100. Horizontal slider goes till 100. Vertical slider goes till 500 because we have given the end point as 500 for vertical and 100 for horizontal. And then now let us get the readings on the variable, on the label. So for this, let me have my button widget. So button 1 equal to button, place it on the main window, text equal to show readings, and command is equal to show. So whenever I click the button, it should go to the command show. It should call the function show. Now let me pack my button onto the screen. Dot pack. And also let me have a label widget so that it can display the readings onto the label. For this, let me say label 1 equal to label. Place it in the main window and again say label 1 dot pack. So it packs it onto the screen. So now when I click the button show readings, it should call the function show. Def show and now let me have my display string. Let me store it in value equal to vertical scale value is plus str of, so vertical is this particular variable v, so I will say it as v dot get. So v dot get gets the current value of the scale readings, v dot get, and then again I give a concatenation symbol and then slash n horizontal scale value is, again I have to give a plus symbol, that is a concatenation symbol, str of w dot get. So we are getting the reading of the horizontal scale. And now this value I have to display it on the label which I have created over here. So for this I have to say label.config. I'm changing the text on the label, so I have to use label.config text equal to value, and let me give a font equal to Arial and then 20. So for this I've given a font equal to A20, size is 20 and type is Arial. So basically when we use give a sliding to the scale 1 at around 400, it should give the vertical scale value is 400, and scale to horizontal, if I give 50, it should say horizontal scale value is 50. So this I'm displaying it on my label 1. So it is label 1. So now when I run the code, so let me place my vertical slider at 175 and horizontal, let me place it at 28. Now if I click on show readings, this is the button. So when I click on this button, it should display on the label 175 and 28. So the vertical scale value is 175.0 because it's double. It is a floating value, and the horizontal scale value is 28.0. So this is how the scale value, with the help of get method in the scale, we can get the current value of the scale on we can get the current value of the scale. Using that, we can obtain the value, the details onto the label widget, because I've defined that on the label I'm capturing the details. So basically I'm having two scales. One is a vertical scale and the other is a horizontal scale, and then a button which when I click on it, it will go to the def show, that is a function show, and it will update the current value. It will take the current value by v dot get and w dot get. It will take the current value of the vertical scale, current value of the horizontal scale, and the text is equal to value in the label widget. So this particular text will be displayed on my label widget with a font of Arial and then 20. So hope so friends, it was clear for you. The scale widget in Tkinter, it is nothing but a graphical slider. Let me run it. It's nothing but a graphical slider which we can use in the Tkinter applications, so that we can slide to a range of values and can select one among them. It has the from and the to values and the resolution. Horizontal means the slider moves from left to right. Vertical means from top to bottom. Then we have the get method and the set method. In this particular code example, with the get method, we obtain the current value of the scale. So hope so friends, it was clear for you. If you have any doubts, please do reach to me out in the comment section. If you like my video, click on the like button and please do subscribe to get notifications of my new videos. Till then, see you. Bye bye.